How to impress a girl in 5 days. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. All right. So it's December. Chances are you're going to be running into a lot of new faces. So Nigerians say dirty December because you have people coming in from, the abroad. All right. So you might just be meeting new faces and you might just run into this one girl that you like and you're trying to impress her because it's a short festive period. So you want to create a very good impression before she leaves. So it might just be a very short period. That's why we are planning this in 5 days. So you need to watch this video until the end. If you do this right, you're going to be able to keep that guy interested in you. You're not even going to have to spend so much money. That's the fun part of this. All right. So welcome back to my channel. I'm IJ and this is Real Talk with IJ. Let us quickly dive into this video so that we don't make it too lengthy. But if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you do that so you don't miss any of my videos. So as usual, I have my notes written down, so I'm going to be looking at them looking at my notes so I don't miss any points. And the very first thing is going to be make a memorable first impression. You want a girl, you want to, impress a girl in 5 days. Your first impression needs to be memorable. When you meet her, it needs to be a memorable first impression. So what do I mean? You need to dress well, you need to smell well, you need to carry yourself with such confidence. Okay, when you compliment her, you need to give her real compliments, like real compliment, genuine compliment. All right, don't compliment her and over exaggerate things. Like, don't do too much. All right, if she's pretty, tell her she's pretty. If you like her voice, tell her she has a nice voice. Don't say, oh, your voice sounds like an angel. It's like an angel. Is just, don't overdo anything because you also don't want to put her on the pedestal. You're just meeting her. So give her real and genuine compliments. If she does not have a big nyash, don't tell her she has a big nyash. In fact, avoid any sexual compliments. All right, don't sexualize her because people are very sensitive. Women are now sensitive. Oh, you're just sexualizing me. You just want to sleep with me. We're not doing that. Okay, so stick on the physical attributes. All right. So also, while you're trying to create a very memorable first impression, you are going to ask reasonable questions. All right. And when you're asking her those questions, you're going to listen. You're going to make her feel like you're curious to know more about her, not just meeting her and telling her, oh, what's your plan tonight. No, that's not what you're doing here. You're trying to make her feel like you want to know more about her, not just to take her into the bedroom. So you're going to ask her curious questions. Now, if you do not know questions to ask, I have an ebook where I wrote down 100 conversation starters that will help you get to know people better. See, if you've not gotten that ebook, this is the best time for you to get it. You see, this December is the best time for you to have questions, like good conversations with people, because also these people you're trying to have conversation with, they're also trying to talk to other people. So if you come like you don't even have anything to say, nobody's going to want to talk to you the second day. All right, so ask her reasonable questions, and when she's answering those questions, pay attention because you'll be needing it in the second point. The second point is plan a thoughtful gesture. Now, in that ebook, I have fun questions. I have deep questions, like questions that you get to know deeper things about her past, her present, her future. And I also have fun questions that you can ask her. All right. So let's say you've read my book and your first impression, you've asked her a few fun questions. The second thing you're going to do is to plan a thoughtful gesture. Now, something as simple as getting her favorite coffee or getting her favorite kind of chocolate the next time you meet her, or getting her a fruit that she said is her favorite fruit, because you've asked her this very simple, cheap, simple, let me not say cheap, like very simple question that can help you get affordable things for her. Just the thought that counts. All right, it's not like you're breaking the bank to get this. It could be something as simple as grapes or apple. Like you've asked her what's her favorite fruit, and like, oh, she loves oranges, or she loves apple, or she loves this, or she loves that, and you buy that simple oranges for her the next time. Like, oh, I got you a few oranges. It's not expensive, but you know what she's going to say? Oh, you listened. Like when you asked her and she said her favorite dish, you were actually paying attention. So like, you really like her, that's why you paid attention. That's what you want to do. You want the woman to believe that you paid attention to her. That's why when you're asking her those thoughtful questions, you're listening. All right, and this second step is plan a very thoughtful gesture. This little gesture is going to make her believe that you like her that much, and that's why you listen to her. And apart from even getting her something, it could be that when you were having a conversation, she said, oh, that she'll be going to the market tomorrow, or she's going to see a cousin, or she's going for a wedding, or she's doing so and so at home tomorrow or anywhere. And tomorrow you just send her a message like, how was the event? How was the wedding? How was your mom? I hope you didn't stress yourself in the market. She's going to be like, you remembered. Okay, you're not even spending money, you're just texting to follow up, like, hope you whatever you said you were going to do went well, just checking in to know how you are. And that's the second step, making the girl feel like you liked her enough to pay attention when she was telling you what her tomorrow is going to be like. All right, so that's what you're going to do. And then you're also going to be, a bit consistent. You're not going to be bombarding her with messages, but at least checking on her like 2 or 3 times within 24 hours. All right, don't just check on her once and that's it. At least 2 times in a day, like in the morning, you could check up on her. If you're not going to see that day, later at night or in the evening, you could just ask her, how was your day? Hope your day was nice, and all of that. Like 2 times in the morning just to say hi, and then in the evening to follow up. So that's what you want to be doing. You do not want to bombard her, calling her, and all of those. You're not going to do that. The third thing you're going to do if you're trying to impress a girl in 5 days, the third thing you're going to do, you're going to be fun and spontaneous. Now, you need to suggest a low pressure something to do. Like, you're not going to do something that's going to make you break the bank or spend so much money, but you're going to do something fun. So you're going to take her to somewhere that has activity. Okay, so maybe she likes to maybe she likes to watch football, or she wants to go bowling. Bowling, is that what it's called? Bowling. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, or just something for now. You see why the conversation starter is important, because those questions you already know. You already know the fun questions to ask her. Now, when you want to create something fun, she's already told you the kind of activities she likes. If it's movies she likes to go and see, you can now plan a movie for the both of you to go see. One of her fun one movie, the type of movies she likes. You can check in your nearest cinema and find out what she wants to watch. So just do something as simple as that, something fun. Okay, nothing serious. It could even be something as simple as, oh, I've never tried this cuisine. It's something that I've been hoping, that I've been telling myself I'm going to create time to try, or I actually love this cuisine. On the third day, you can now tell her, you know what, let's go try this cuisine since you've never tried it. It could even be something as simple as suya. If you're Nigerian, it could be something as simple as a local dish that she wants to try. This is the point where you're going to try your funny skills. Now, I'm not saying go and overdo it and become a clown. I always tell you, crack a joke, but do not be the joke. All right, it's okay to crack a joke, but don't make yourself the joke. So try sarcasm, try cool banters. Don't be afraid to say something funny. Try dad jokes. I love dad jokes. A lot of people love dad jokes. It doesn't matter if it's boring or dry. Just try something crazy. The other day I saw on dad jokes on Instagram, someone said, "What did the angry chicken say?" And the person was like, "What?" He said, "Fuck off." Crazy. Okay, so like, I don't know if you got the joke, but something like that will crack me up. And I mean, if you've been having conversation with this girl, you could tell what will crack her up, and you could just be ready to have fun and be spontaneous at this point. And so this is day 3, so you want to bring out your fun side. So day 1, you've shown her that you're put together, you're clean, you're hygienic. Day 2, you've shown her that you're thoughtful, you listened when she was talking, and now you've tried a very genuine gesture, that's something that she likes. Day 3 also, you've brought out your fun side. You've gone to have fun. You've played. You've taken her to somewhere to have a very nice meal. You brought out your funny side. Now day 4, okay. Day 4, you're going to show depth and vulnerability. Now, I know men do not like to be vulnerable. Actually, nobody really wants to be 100% vulnerable, but you're going to share something deep with her. When people say, "I've never told anybody this before, but I would like to do this, or I like to try this," share something passionate, like maybe a goal that you have been harnessing, and you share it with her, and you tell her, like, you've never really told anybody this, or you've not said this out loud before, but you really would want to do this, or you're trying to do this, or you're working on this. She's going to feel special because you've never told anybody this before, but you're telling her. That means you consider her special. Okay, you're going to do that. Now, think of something nice, as in, be honest. Okay, I'm sure we all have something that we are passionate about. Maybe it's a goal, maybe it's something that we want to do, maybe something we want to try, maybe it's even something about us that we're not very comfortable at all, comfortable with 100%. Just be careful not to overshare, but definitely share something passionate. I think it should be something passionate and not too vulnerable. Try to ask her about her goals. Then again, my ebook, because in my ebooks I have all the right questions to ask to help you make this question and answer session not look like a question and answer session. You're not going to start asking her, "What do you bring to the table?" I have tailored those questions in a fun way, but you will get all of the value when you ask her those questions. So go and buy my ebook. It's on my website, okay? The link is going to be in the description box. You need this ebook this December. It's very, very important. So you're also going to ask her about her goal, her dream, and then you're going to try to encourage her, okay? Because we are sharing depth and vulnerability here. So you're going to also try to encourage her, listen to her dreams, listen to her goals, and then try to see how you can support. Not, it doesn't have to be financially. It does not have to be financially. Honestly, it could just be encouragement or even some connection, some contact. Honestly, it doesn't have to be money. All right, so that's when you're going to do this. Now, at the same time, you're going to be maintaining eye contact. This is where eye contact is very, very important, because depth and vulnerability, if you want to be vulnerable and you want to go in depth, eye contact is very paramount, because like you're looking, they said the eyes is the window to the soul, yeah? So you need to want to connect on that level with this girl. So this is the point where you maintain serious eye contact. Now on day 5, you're ending this, this window of trying to impress this girl. You're also going to leave with a bang. Okay, you're also going to want to create a lasting impression at the end. So what are you going to do? You're also going to surprise her with a thoughtful gesture. All right, it could be something special. It could be a dinner date. It could be a gift. It could be anything. Okay, it could even be just a note. You could write her a handwritten note to tell her that your how do I say, like, you could just leave her a warm note to tell her how amazing she is and how these past few days have been so nice, meeting her. It could just be flowers. You could just send it over to her house. You don't even have to meet her to give her this maybe handwritten note or a flower, or even to send her food. I don't know. Just think of something that because you've been discussing with this girl, so you know the kind of things that she will like, the kind of surprises, kind of gestures that she will like. It could even be a ticket to go see a match that you're not even going with her, or a ticket to go see a concert, even if you're not going to the concert. Like, if you want to do that, by all means, do that. So you could do something nice, because now you've asked her questions and you know the kind of person that she is, but you want to leave with a bang, and she doesn't have to see this coming. I actually love the idea of handwritten notes, because I mean, who still does that apart from gentlemen? Okay, she's going to see, like, really. I mean, if she's not a gold digger, because of course we know that. Okay, at the same time, you're going to tell her your real reason that you like her. Okay, you're not going to just beat around the bush. You're going to tell her that you genuinely care about her and you want to know what she thinks. All right, because you don't also want her to waste your time. This is day 5. All right. So you want to tell her you genuinely care about her and you want to know how she feels about that. So you want to get a response. So by the time you tell her this, either via text on the phone, or when you guys go on a date on the 5th day, you can tell her this and then give her a couple of days to respond. All right. Like, do not just keep her quiet. You can check in on her, the next day, or you can play it this way. Like, if you usually check up on her during in the mornings, you can delay your checkup for a couple of hours and see if she's going to reach out to you. Like, are you okay? Because if we're already used to you checking up on us at 10, we'll be expecting that at 10 you're going to check up on us. But if we don't see your call 2, 3, 4 p.m., if she likes you, she's going to try to reach out to you. But if she also ignores you entirely, that means she was really not into you and she was just, because we want the effort to be mutual. We don't want it to be one-sided. Just a general bonus tips: you have to be a good listener. You have to show respect, not just to her, but to people around her. You have to also be consistent, like I said earlier, like check up on her, make sure that the same energy you gave her the first day, the same energy you're giving her the last day. When you go out, you don't have wandering eyes. You're talking to her and it's her alone you're paying attention to. You're not complimenting other women or flirting with other women. You're not on your phone. Okay, when you're hanging out with her, you're not on your phone texting while you're on a date or having a conversation with her. Okay, if you're texting with her, make sure that you're responding as quick as she is responding. Except you're really busy, then let her know that she needs to give you a few minutes and you will be back online. So be consistent with the attention you're giving her, especially if she's giving you the same attention. And last of it all, be yourself, be authentic, do not fake anything. Okay, if a girl is going to like you, she's going to like you, whether you're broke, ugly, short, tall, black, blue, red, green. It doesn't matter what you look like. If your girl's going to like, she's going to like you. So be authentic. Do not fake it, and then you get the wrong girl. And then when your original self starts coming out, she leaves you. So you just wasted money and your time. All right. So just be authentic and let the right person that likes your authentic kind of person choose to give you attention. And remember, rejection is God's way of saving you time and energy, on wasting it on some other person. So if she rejects you or she doesn't give you the attention, it's perfectly fine. It's better than, her stringing you along. So if you do this, listen, you need to go get my ebook. All right. The link is in my description box. Go get that ebook, 100 conversation starters. it will help you understand women better. All right, so this is the end of the video for today. Let me know what you think about the video in the comment section. Like and share so other people will see this video. And if you're not yet subscribed, this is the right time to click on that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. I will see you next time. Keep living life, keep being champs, and bye for now. Mwah.